Hey guys, I'm gonna do a haul video differently. I've hung up all the stuff I got today. These are all the collared shirts that I got, and then I have some t-shirts and wool stuff down here. I'm gonna do it POV style for a couple reasons. One, they're already hung up. Two, I'm tired of staring at my stupid face. And three, I had a friend comment to me privately that my videos are starting to get a little bit boring and repetitive, and upon reflection I can see this point. So let's do this a little different. I'm going to try to do this quick. This is an unfamiliar tag that I've not seen before. It is a National Geographic brand, and it's a, I believe, British made brand. It's just a button-down shirt. These sell for like 30-40 bucks. This is a nicer Levi's. Made and crafted stuff is slightly higher end. If you find it, get it. It's just a shirt. The brand on this doesn't matter so much. What matters is the fact that it's corduroy, it's vintage, and it looks like that. My goal in selling right now is all this stuff. I'm just trying to double my money. It all costs $6-7 bucks for the most part, unless I specify otherwise. And all I'm trying to do is make between $6 and $8 each and do a quick flip, so fast turnaround time. I just want this stuff to move within 3 months, which most of it will. Another Crag Hoppers. This is a pair of convertible pants. Zipper pants like this tend to have high sell-through. This is a brand I don't find all that often. It's just real bread and butter, high sell-through. Standard pearl snap plaid short sleeve. Talked about this a bunch. Marine Layer is a great brand. I just buy whatever I find for Marine Layer. This is a plaid flannel. You'll be seeing a lot of those. Men's shirt. This is a 100% linen Banana Republic. These don't sell phenomenally well, but they sell well. Banana Republic stuff is generally oversaturated. I'm just expecting to get 20 bucks for that. Here's a more contemporary Levi's with a hawk pattern. I figured that hawks are tight, and so therefore someone else would think those and buy it. Another BKE. This is a pearl snap short sleeve plaid. This is a great brand. I found one t-shirt from them before that I looked up on the fly, and the thing sold within a week. And this is a long sleeve. I think this might be linen, not sure, or maybe just a thin cotton. This is a vintage pantsuit slash tracksuit, obviously women's, from London Fog. The pants are in here. Got this for 10 bucks. These sell for between 40 and 50 bucks. This is a 100% Uniqlo men's small button down. I've sold a bunch of these in the past. They sell well. I have been picking up a lot of linen stuff. Excuse me, my voice is dumb today. Been picking up a lot of linen because we're going into spring, and linen is going to start being more and more in demand, and for some reason there's just a glut of it in the LA thrift stores right now. This is a vintage, I believe, no, not vintage, this is just a Wrangler pearl snap, which I typically avoid, but this is really thick fabric, almost like a jacket canvas fabric, and it was only 7 bucks. Typically they'll price that stuff up higher. This is brand new to me today. I got 2 pieces from them. Made in San Francisco stuff tends to be worth money for whatever reason, and this is 100% sell-through, this brand. This is a men's button-down. I found a suit jacket from them too that I passed on merit of the fact that it is a suit jacket, and those tend to not sell. This is a plaid flannel short sleeve. This is a slim fit J. Crew micro dot long sleeve shirt. Unfamiliar with this brand. I picked this up both because it has really high sell-through and because I'm hoping this fits me, because this is the kind of thing that I would wear. This is not a slam dunk brand. I buy it when it's something cool, and this is something cool, meaning only that it's different, it's unusual. This is a floral embroidered shirt. Probably, nope, not flip cuff, but definitely a safe $20 sale, probably more like 30. This is unbranded, so this is a risk. But another really thick canvas fabric shirt that is clearly vintage, and it has these southwestern patterns on it. Totally flawless, and I figure if you use the right keywords, it'll sell. Another one, another pearl snap. This was probably all from the same guy. Another J. Crew. Picking up a lot of J. Crew just because it's such a steady seller. This is just generally safe investment. Not the super, super basic stuff, but something like this. This is kind of a southwestern-y type pattern. Another Banana Republic linen. These are not going to fly off the shelves, but eventually someone will buy those. Vince, you have to be a little bit careful with. It doesn't all sell, but this is a Henley hoodie, long sleeve sweater. I figured this is a safe 30 bucks. I almost never buy Eddie Bauer stuff, but I just decided to look up the plaid flannel, Eddie Bauer plaid flannel shirt, men's, and it's close to 100% sell-through. So this is a little bit of an experiment. There were a bunch of them I was going to buy, but they had a lot of pilling. That's where you have little beads of fabric on the fabric. So I think I just got this one, maybe one other. And this is all stuff from the previous video. So that was the collared shirts for today. And then the t-shirts I don't have hung up because if you hang t-shirts or wool stuff, sweaters, polo shirts, the hanger can create a concave, right? No, convex, a convex warp in the fabric. So actually, let's just, say hello. Move this over here. This is a K-pop. It's either a record label or a band. Don't know how to pronounce that. I found two other shirts and they both sold very quickly. BTS. I don't anticipate you will be able to find this stuff because I live in Koreatown and the store I found this at is very close to Koreatown, which is probably why I keep finding this stuff. This, there was nothing on eBay for this, but it's good to develop an eye for this high-end streetwear stuff. It just has like a really, there's just a certain aesthetic to clothing that's marketed for people under 30 who have more money than God, so to speak. You can just tell after a while. And this is not something that I recognize, and not something that was on eBay at all. The trick with this stuff is go to Safari or a web browser on your phone and search Grailed, Grailed, and then whatever it is you're looking at. Grailed is a streetwear slash bougie high-end clothing marketplace, used marketplace. And if this stuff is worth money, it'll be there. And it is. I didn't find this exact piece, but this brand sells for between 80 and 100 bucks. This is a complete stab in the dark. I couldn't find anything on eBay at all. This is from this year, or 2019 rather, and it has all the bands and stuff. I figure if this isn't worth money now, give it a couple years and it'll be worth potentially a lot. I have no, you know, that's probably a 20 buck sale realistically. I was pumped about this. This is a phenomenal brand that I have never found. This is way over 100% sell-through. I think this is like a 300% sell-through brand. Super, super, super high demand for it. It has a little bit of some weirdness going on with the stitching on this seam here. Still, this is one of those brands where even if it had a stain on it, I would probably still pick it up because the demand is so high that if you just price it real cheap, it'll still flip. So I haven't looked at the prices. That's probably 50 bucks. There's another Vince sweaters. I really like selling because they sell for a little bit more and you can get them for the same price as the button-down shirts. I tend to throw back the button-down shirts just because the sell-through is not that high, but that's kind of a textured, almost waffle knit shirt. I rarely pick up Ralph Lauren stuff unless it's something weird. Again, this is the first time I've ever seen that embroidery type spell out logo. And this collar has no buttons on it. that is potentially vintage. I think it's kind of a margin call as to whether or not that's properly vintage, but the fabric's really soft as well. And last thing, this is a brand I've sold once before, and it was also, I think, a cat thing. A satanic cat. Was this the same? Yeah, I actually found another piece that was in my last video, and they invert the A's. They do the cool thing that cool people do where they make the A's, the capital A's, a V. Know what I'm talking about? All right, that's my stuff, and I'm gonna sell it. Okay, I forgot that I had this stuff sitting on the bed, still waiting to be hung up. So this is another Uniqlo linen shirt, 100% linen. I don't buy linen blend because it's not worth as much. It has to be 100% linen, at least from these fast fashion brands. And Uniqlo 100% linen stuff is sold well for me. So here's the other Eddie Bauer plaid flannel. This was a gift from another reseller slash person that I know who does handcrafts. Her name is Lavina, and she is probably my favorite person that I run into at these thrift stores. She's this woman who makes her own high-end bags and sells them, and she's heavily involved in a number of charities, at least one that benefit the homeless population in LA. And she's really, really involved. It's super cool and good at what she does. And you should take a look at her bags. Her website is vinavina.com, vinavina.com. Super cool lady. I'll put a link in the description. Definitely give her a look if that's the kind of thing you're into. Another one of these. This is, I'm not sure if this is a woman's or a man's jacket. It's like a pearl snap jacket. I think it's probably women's. Here is a brand new with tags. This is a bad brand. Don't buy this brand. But it's new with tags. It was $5 and it's 100% linen, slim fit. And yeah, another North Face shirt. I went through a long period of time where I didn't buy these at all, just these basic North Face shirts, but you know, I'm just trying to buy stuff. So $6. All right, that's my stuff. Almost sell it.